Okay. Oh, that is picking up now. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I can hear myself. Hello, people. Hello, people.
I can hear
But
you,
I can't. I
Blake.
can't hear anyone else though.
Yeah,
Someone else
no.
try talking.
I
Oh,
can hear
But
you.
I can't
Goody.
hear anyone else though.
Oh, it's only Ellen.
Now I can.
It's all on
Well,
you, Ellen.
there we go.
Oh, it's only Ellen.
Now we're good.
problem
Got it?
solved.
Whew.
A good thing that I only checked to make sure the cameras were working and not the audio before we started.
Okay, so to the beginning. Hello and welcome to Chaotic Wonderful, a group of friends passionate about supporting DT TRPGs and creating inclusive tables. I don't know if I can get that sentence to come out again, so don't make me do that again. I'm Brianna Jean. I will be your keeper for part 2 of our Monster of the Week adventure. But before we see what's inside of the creepy warehouse, let's go around and introduce ourselves. Ashton, it's your turn again.
Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. I have IBS and that's okay. Today I'm Ashton. You can follow me on Twitter at popsicle_Mike. Or you can follow one of my podcasts at FKF Tweets on Twitter. It's an audio drama about King Arthur if he was a dumb himbo. Or you can just type in Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcast. That's Friday Knight Fights. It's spelled with a K. Or you can follow a new podcast if audio dramas isn't your thing. It is written in the cars. It is dropping on July 10th on the Lord's Day because we talked a lot about Catholicism. And so you can follow us on Twitter at Cars Conspiracy. It's just a podcast where we talk about life and also Pixar's Cars. So you can go check that out. I am playing Jane Alexander, who is the expert and is the mom of the group, and is just ready to have a nice time with her beautiful children.
That was so bad you made Izzy disappear.
I was ready for everything, and then you said Catholicism.
Yeah, that got me too.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ellen.
Hello. This time you can hear me because the audio is working. My name is Ellen. You can find me on Twitter at Ellen_Delina, DALINA. I do this. I do the art for this. I do games for this. But I have just recently, with a friend, uncovered an idea because it was lying dormant. It was sleeping. It was waiting for this to happen for a new podcast, which is going to be called Duct Tape Makes You Smart, a Burn Notice podcast. It is about the 2007 seminal USA TV show Burn Notice, because of course it is. And you can follow at Duct Tape First on Twitter, and we will be coming out with episodes soon because it must happen. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm playing first name redacted Carlisle. She hates her first name and no one knows it. So she is just, like here for the good vibes, and the fact that she can talk to and see violently murdered people at all times is just like not a big deal. Just no trauma there. Good vibes only.
And Blake.
Hey, yo, everybody. I'm Blake. You can find me on Twitter at Blake C Francis. I played a whole bunch of games, so this one's me here. Played around another game, another podcast was here sometime next year, and then you can find me wherever. Always playing at some sort of game because I love playing at Spin Role Play. Today I'm playing Reginald Reg Turner. Goes by Reg because Reginald's kind of lame, like most things are in life. So yeah, he's ready to kind of get done with this and listen to vinyl and chill. It's kind of ready to just be done with this whole thing. This want to go to Disney, although everyone else wants to, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, looking forward to playing with these wonderful people. So yeah.
And Izzy.
Hello, I'm Izzy, also known online sometimes as Ladylike. You can find me at Twitter at NEXODUS99. Don't ask, I made it in middle school. You can also buy my games at ladylike.itch.io. Also still going on is the Queer Games Bundle on itch.io. You can support over 100 queer and trans artists making a bunch of games. Go ahead and buy that if you have not already. And if you have already bought it, buy it again, because please. I will be playing Rex, the monstrous. He's just an adorable lizard man.
an adorable lizard being. And as I said, I'm Brianna Jean. You can find me on Twitter at Brianna Jeans because the at Brianna Jean was taken, which is so rude. Just kidding, not actually. But you can find me DM and producer for Aboard the Opal Star and Tempest Multi, which we just started recording season 2 last night, and holy cow, is it gonna be good! Keep an eye out for that season in October. Until then, plenty of time to catch up. But for today, we are following a group of monster hunters who were called in to investigate a retired hunter who went missing after saying they were going to go investigate something. So far, you discovered several animated scarecrows, which were slightly frightening, and attempted to kidnap Rex, and did kidnap Reg momentarily. And then they jumped you outside of a warehouse where you feel that the first one you destroyed sent a little signal to someone else. So, trying to see if you can piece all of the pieces of this puzzle together before your flight leaves for Disney. And I believe we left off with the door had just shut behind you. Any other details you think would be important for people to know?
I can't remember if Carlisle tried to tune into the monster or was going to and we stopped.
I think you did. I thought you knew there was more, or that they were reaching. I think you did.
You tuned in, and that's how you found the warehouse.
Okay. Because she was gonna try doing it now that we are at the warehouse. So I just couldn't remember if I had done that before we ended our last session.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we're pretending like we're shooting a film. Someone's like, "Oh, you guys gonna be here?" Like, yeah, we're filming. We're filming something here, so you know.
You also did research on animated creatures. They're not super common. And a little information on that, and I believe Jane had a flashback to another incident she either saw and or heard of people using animated creature beings as a distraction. That was all. It was actually when you were getting ganged up on by the scarecrows, which you reduced to ash after burning their legs out from underneath them and then stomping on them. Which is a very effective way to deal with possessed scarecrows. Well, not possessed, animated. And we ended up with the warehouse door closing behind you. See a pretty wide open space. It doesn't look like there's been anything here for a while. And
Your reg's gonna be like, "Hey, is anyone in here? Hey, yo, if you're hiding, you might as well come out now because we got some things to do. So hurry up. Let's get this done with."
Say
Come
please.
on. Please.
Thank you.
Lame.
It's the polite thing to do.
Carlisle, do you have to roll anything to see spirits, or is that just something you say?
Oh, she just straight up sees them.
Fuck. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So, as Red shouts, says, Carl, you notice a ghost of gentleman looked like he's was in his 40s or his 50s when he died. Nothing overly traumatic about how he died from what you can tell. He walked through an office door and is like, oh, more people here. Wonderful. Carlisle, you're the only person who can see this.
Yeah, she sees him and she just kind of like gives a wave like, "Hi. Sorry to bug you."
Wave back to
You
Carlisle.
can see me.
Who Carl
That's
talking
new.
to? What?
And she like waves at Reg like, "Shut up." And she's like, "Excuse me, sir, can I like talk to you for a second?"
Certainly. What do you need?
I have to say I'm very pleased about the fact that you don't look gruesomely murdered.
Oh, no, nothing like that. I was here giving a tour of the safety inspection. I had a heart attack.
I'm sorry for your own loss. You said more people. Anybody else been here? What do they look like? What are they doing? That sort of thing.
There were a couple of people here several months ago. I believe they were renovating this place to be used for an event facility again. storage for an event facility, because that's what this place used to be. But that stopped a while ago, and there's someone else here, but I haven't been able to see their face. They've only gone into 1 or 2 rooms, but maybe they can tell that I'm here.
Oh.
So they've been avoiding me.
Well, that's just not very polite, you know. Jane would not like that. And
Like most things.
Jane doesn't like much.
I like a lot of things.
So
Mhm.
Carlisle is essentially just having this conversation to air.
mhm.
Jane, do you really think Carlisle's like even talking to anything? I mean, how do we know that they're even really talking to like,
But I think
ghosts?
that we should support her. I think that like it's all about supporting, you know, like even if it's not, like we have to show her that we're on her side and that we love her.
So lame.
Carlisle, we love you.
Somewhat.
Carlisle's like got this expression on like, I can't believe my embarrassing family is here. And she says, I'm sorry, they don't know that they can't hear you or anything. So you haven't seen this
Most
person's
people,
yeah.
used to most people not being able to see me. I'm actually surprised that you are. It's nice having had a conversation in a while that wasn't one-sided.
Oh yeah, it's real nice. Just the nicest. I love it. Um so this person, you said that they tend to go to a couple rooms. Could you maybe point those out for me? Please.
Certainly, and he points to like 3 different doors that are kind of almost in a row. And he says, that's just a side room. I think that it's been used for storage or storage of smaller, more valuable objects. They left the door unlocked when they were doing the starting the renovations. That door was the breaker, and we've got that door over there that is for the main offices. I haven't really been able to get in there either. There's like a field or noise of some kind that keeps me out. Being monster hunters, you are familiar with technology that can be used to repel ghosts from certain areas and so forth.
Well, thank you for that. That was very helpful. Before I go, any like unfinished business you need help taking care of or something like that?
I'm just looking forward to seeing this facility being useful again.
Oh. Well, maybe you could give tours to people like me once it's operational again.
Okay, that'd certainly be interesting.
Then we want to go to Disney, so that'd be cool. Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, thank you so much. You've been so helpful. I'm gonna just," and she like kind of like turns back to the group.
You're welcome. If you need anything, just shout for Alex. I'm not sure what I can do, but I'll try.
Thank you, Alex. I'm Carlisle.
Pleasure to meet you, miss. And he'll just kind of walk off, and he walks out the door like he's gonna go do a walk around the building.
Proud of
What?
polite and so nice. It's very kind of you to offer to help with unfinished business.
He's-
It's so cool.
That's
Oh,
another job, though. Like we already have this job. Trying to get another thing to do. I mean,
It is the thought that counts.
yeah.
And I'm so proud of you.
Well, the thing that I was always taught by my grandma is that the more spirits you have hanging around, like the worse the energy is. So generally speaking, you want to try to like make that not happen. Anyway, so and she starts pointing to the doors. So Alex, the tour guide, who very unfortunately had a heart attack when he was working here, has said that there's been a person who has been going into those 3 rooms. One of them is the like main office, and he can't go in there because somebody is using some sort of field generation to keep ghosts away. So we probably want to go there. The other 2 are the break room and storage.
I'm gonna go try to open that door.
Oh,
What are
okay.
you going to open?
The one that the ghost can't get into. The main
Okay,
one.
so you're going to try and break into the main office.
Mm-hmm.
Stick together. We don't want to get lost.
You can see me. Well, hurry up then. I'm heading my way to the door. Come on.
I grab Reg's hand and I'm like, Daisy chain! Hold hand!
You were in a big open warehouse. It is not going.
I am aware. I don't want us to get lost.
Yeah, so I'll go over. Do we need to? Is it locked, or do I need to?
Just give me straight 2d6 and we'll see if it's locked.
Ooh.
What do I? Okay. What was it gonna be under? Because if I'm kicking some ass, I'll go to kick the door. Then I'm gonna do that. If I think it's someone try for it,
Just a straight roll.
Ooh, that's a 7.
It's locked. It doesn't look like an overly complicated lock, but it's locked.
I'm gonna kick the door open. I'm gonna try to kick some ass.
You're gonna double check that the door goes that way.
Ooh, that is not too bad. That's a 13.
In that case, because it's funny. Kicking the door in the opposite direction of how it should go, but you still somehow managed to break the door off its hinges.
Yeah, you know that world goes strange, so you know it's nothing.
Door like completely fall? Or
I don't know if it's totally fallen off yet because he kicked it towards the frame, but you can just kind of pull it and it'll fall.
okay. I just want to like write it up so that it looks fixed and it looks nice.
Maybe like after once you've left because you have to see what's inside the room.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like as I assume, like I would like to. I'm gonna open it and then kind of like set it really nicely so that we don't have to like close the door again when we leave or something. Just like I want it to look nice, you know. I don't want the people who come in and realize that this place has been broken into. I don't want them to have to like deal with us being messy boys, you know.
To be fair, someone else did break into this place before you did.
Yeah, but I don't. It's still it's not nice.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly.
I mean, we already broke in though, so I mean, ship's kind of set on that. I mean, technically, we're gonna get in here.
Yes, but we can do all that we can to make it easier for the next person to come in here.
But did I already make it easier for the next person to come in by opening the door? I mean, now it's easier to get in.
Yes, and you did a great job.
Thank you. Finally get a compliment. It's been a long time, so thank you.
I give you compliments every day.
I mean, you always give Carlisle compliments. I mean, yes, she can do all that cool stuff and see ghosts, but you know, I can open doors and the vinyl. You go inside.
You neglect you?
I'm walking to the door.
Oh my gosh.
I love how, like, you've got grumpy teenager, moody teenager, and then Rex. Is best.
Come on, Rex, let's go in there. Let's check this out.
But you're going in, I'm guessing, Rex, are you following?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sniff around and see what happens.
Yeah.
So, one of the first things let's roll to investigate a mystery and see what those rolls are before we do the descriptions.
Okay, let's see. No, I'll definitely use my nose to sniff some of werewolves. Use that to kind of. Ew, that's terrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
This is adorable. All right. So what is that total? A 5.
Yeah, I got a 5 too.
So you both mark experience.
I got a 2.
Oh my
Mark
gosh.
experience.
I got an 8.
Okay.
You succeed. All right. So a 7 to 9 hold 1. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? What is going? If I read a bad situation, questions make more sense. It's the same thing, but I figured.
I was just gonna do what happened here.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes the most sense too. I'm like, we can argue either way, but I feel like I know what question you want to know.
Yeah.
So, you see signs on a table in the center of the room. It looks like someone was doing some sort of magical ritual. There are ingredients that could be used for like animating things, as well as other rare ingredients that could be used in different kinds of rituals. Perhaps like a summoning ritual. But it also looks like there was a fight at some point. Someone came up upon whoever was doing the casting and dragged them away. There was a bit of a struggle. Some things are broken, and it looks like they were dragged out of there, and you don't know where.
Oh, okay. Well, good news. I think if anyone was summoning something evil, that they are no longer able to do so. It looks like they were taken away, so that's a win for us.
Unless they succeeded in whatever they saw and dragged them away.
That's true, but they can't do it twice. Look on the bright side. So like we're good there. We should probably still, like check it out and like maybe like not let our guard down. Like I don't think we're able to go to Disney yet. Like it's you know what I mean? Like but we're like halfway there.
Almost halfway.
So there's nothing else cool in here, so we can check out the other rooms and nothing else.
I would like to. Is there like loose? Is there like a book, like something loose that's just on a table that I can just take?
Yeah, I'll say there's probably like a notebook with like notes on the ritual and so forth, because you gotta have your reference material when you're casting.
Of course, always. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take that.
So I kick down a door and you're stealing stuff, and I'm the bad guy, and you're stealing a book.
Sometimes we have to do something bad in order to do more good things.
Okay, I would definitely keep that in mind.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I knew you were gonna do that because you're a very smart person, okay? You're very smart, you're very strong. I tell you that every day. Please don't forget that I love you. But just be careful, okay? Because if you break into someplace and then you steal something, maybe like if you were, this may be a little bit like too far, but if you were in the White House, and you stole something, that would be bad. That would be so much worse than what I'm doing right now. So just make sure that you are aware of where you are at all times. Okay?
Basically, it's okay to steal stuff if no one's getting around to catch you.
Every person, how'd you know one plan to go there? I mean, did Carlisle tell you that?
You guys, the White House? I specifically said, guys, we cannot heist the White House.
But obviously, there's some monsters in there, so we definitely need to take down the man in the power.
There are a lot of secret halls and secret rooms and parts to the White House that no one knows about and ways to get in and out. It's ridiculous. So maybe.
I think the ghost of Abraham Lincoln has it. He's got it covered.
Rex wants to see the White House. Rex, don't you want to visit the White House and see that cool, awesome White House? Come on, Rex, you got my back here. I know you do.
There is a big lawn.
The
biggest.
Visiting the White House and stealing from the White House are two very different things, okay? We can definitely go visit after Disney. We can, that'll be our next vacation. I'll write it down, okay?
As this conversation is happening, Carlisle is picking at her fingernails, and when Jane says the thing about Lincoln's ghost, she says, actually, Lincoln's ghost is in, next to Ford's Theater, because that's where he died, but, anyway.
Thank you for letting me know. That's very good information.
Yeah, I went to get waffles across the street from there one time, and ran into, it was not fun. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. They usually look like how they looked when they died, so...
Yeah, let's just say it wasn't pretty. Don't recommend 0 out of 10 theater experience.
If you need to talk about it, I'm here.
If you need to wait till I'm outside the room, so yeah.
Great, thanks, Reg. Cool. And she's gonna like turn her back and she's gonna try tuning into the monster and ignoring him.
Alright, give me that roll. Is a roll, right?
Yes. Oh! So is there a critical fail in this game?
Double
No.
one, snake eyes.
Oh, well, you get an experience and I get a heart move.
Okay, good. Because that's a total of 4.
So I'm gonna say, as you try and tune in, you just feel this like stabbing pain in your head, and I'm gonna say you're not gonna be able to do that again this session.
Hey, are you okay?
Other abilities will work, but your ability to tune in, at least on that, not gonna be able to. It's like it knew and like stabbed a psychic fork into your brain.
And I will say, it says on a miss, the monster becomes aware of you. So just so you're aware of that.
Yeah, that works too.
Does Carlisle show any pain? Like, do you show any?
Oh, she like doubles over and like.
I'll run over and be like, oh my god, okay, I don't like you, but I don't want you to die here. So are you okay? Is everything alright?
You look in my eyes. Can you see me? Are you okay? How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Okay. Oh.
Good.
I'm not holding up any fingers. Oh my god.
Well, she wasn't even looking at you. She just assumed. She just picked a number. She says, "Good news is I'm okay," and she like stands up and she like fixes her hair or whatever. Bad news is the monster definitely knows we're here. So
As you say that, there's a clanging noise coming from the door from the next door room over.
It's fine. I'm gonna head over straight to that door. No one does that to my friends. So yeah, I know over.
Okay, yeah. We should all just run, but you know what? I'm really proud of you for being brave like this. Let's do it.
So, Reg, as you run over, you are rather surprised to see there's a rather large metal construct stepping out from the doorway. Looks like another animated being, except for this one's a little bit more complex than a scarecrow.
So, wolfing out then, it's gonna werewolf form and I'm gonna just I'm gonna backhand with the claw.
Can I have an act under pressure? Gonna go for Rex first.
Oh God!
Thank you, because I suck at that. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's fuck. Oh, what is my cool? That's a 10.
Ooh.
Okay, it slashes under you, and you are once again able to just pancake off to the ground. You get the feeling that would have hurt. That it hit you. And Edge, what were you planning on doing? Edge.
Oh yeah, so I still wolfed out, so kind of that human werewolf thing. Gonna backhand with the claw, just backhand, like just rake it across it.
Roll to kick some ass.
Yeah. Okay. So 12, not bad, not the best, but not bad. So I got 12 right there. If it connects, that'd be 2 harm with claws.
Say you're able to do that, but it doesn't do as much. It doesn't seem to hurt it as much as you think it would. It did the correct amount of damage, but that amount of damage wasn't as painful as you expected it to be. I say it also dents the metal that you hit.
Nice little claw in. Okay. That's what it's my turn again. I'll go for a bite next time then.
And what's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna pull out my shotgun.
Everyone does.
Good.
Just immediately gonna whip that out.
Alright. And can I get another act under pressure for Rex?
Oh no.
Is there multiple ones of these things? Is there?
Oh, it's just the one, but
It's
so
a
far.
5.
This time it's able to reach down with its arm and it grabs
Could I
Rex and
could I
just
protect
lifts
them?
Rex up off of the ground.
Oh my.
Could I use protect? I want to protect. If I'm next to him, I'll definitely try to protect
Yeah,
if I can.
roll for it.
Okay. So that's me 9.
Alright, so
Ooh, so
plus
I
to
suffer some
protect them
harm.
okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get.
That's fine. No one hurts my friends. I'll take it.
Alright, so I'll say like you're able to essentially like what are you trying to accomplish with this protection? What does this look like?
Well, is he going? So I see him like going to like, is he lunging at Rex, or what is he? What is the thing trying to do?
I'm imagining since he's already attacked towards Rex, he's near Rex, so it tried to grab him and start picking him up.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of get in the way, kind of like just like shoulder like whatever I can to get in between the two, so it can't like grab him. So see him go for it, kind of quickly get in front, so it can't grab him.
Okay. So you kind of wedge your way in and shove back against it, but it scrapes against you, and part of it is going to scrape against Rex, so you both take 1 point of harm.
Gosh. Do I have a clear shot at it where I'm sure that I won't hit any of my children, any of my beautiful boys?
No. Considering your boys are both basically in the same spot, you could easily shift to where you're in front of it and where they're not behind it and just fire.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, 11.
Yeah, that is a success.
Nice. Okay. Oh, so that okay. Yeah. So I inflict. I'm using precise strike. So I get plus. I inflict +2 harm.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Blow a hole in it, basically.
Yes.
Still looking pretty sturdy, but just took a shotgun to it, and you get the feeling there's a lot to this. Maybe the metal's not as weak as it looks, or it's not as strong as it looks, or sturdy.
Okay.
Oh, and since I got a 12 and I rolled my to kick ass, I'm gonna give someone advantage. I'm gonna give Carlisle advantage next time she does something, because I can give it like forward. Because since I got a 10 on that kick ass, so I'll do that.
Perfect, because she was about to jinx this thing. So she is going to snap her fingers in its direction. She's like backed off like near a desk. She's like not good in a physical fight, so she's like backing off, but going to try to jinx this thing. Pretty good. Oh wait, and I roll with advantage, so I roll again, right? Or how does that work?
Is it advantage, or did you give +1 forward?
Oh, +1 forward. Perfect.
Yeah.
Then that is a 13.
All right.
So I on a 10 plus hold 2, and I would like to interfere with what a monster is trying to do by like maybe there's a pipe nearby that like bursts when or something to that equivalent, and like kind of like makes it not as able to like grab onto both Rex and Reg. And then the other one I would like to choose is the target loses something that you will soon find, because that's interesting, and I would like to make Brianna have to come up with that on the spot.
Get you back for this one day. But so, I'm gonna say to interfere with it. So it's like what does it look like as you jinx again?
You make something accidental or coincidental happen, like either to the creature itself or to the environment around it. So that's why I picked, like, for example, a pipe bursting, but you could go with, like, anything that would be.
What does it look like when Carlisle does it?
She snaps her fingers and, like, something happens.
You snap your fingers and you hear a clunk and you can see, like, something moving inside of the hole that Jane shot in it. And it's like there's this clunking and rattling as some pieces are fall apart and its hand just falls off.
I think this is a time for a pun, she says, but she doesn't come up with a pun.
Oh, what? Need a hand?
There we go.
Just growling in annoyance.
You also hear another clanging sound of something that seems to have fallen loose inside of it.
Oh.
I'm not sure how it would fall out from where y'all picked holes in it so far, but it sounds like there might be something cool inside of it.
Some loose change.
It's actually a big piggy bank.
Well, I mean, I want that, so.
Oh, Rex, Reg, what are y'all doing? Because this thing is currently staring at where its hand used to be.
Rex is going to just fully, like, lunge at it and try and get some claw hits in.
Yes. All the kick some ass.
Oh, baby, that's an 11.
All right.
You get an extra effect on it too.
I get an extra effect. Let's inflict terrible harm. So that's +1 harm for a total of 4 harm.
Oh.
Oh boy. You lunge at it and you just sink, you tackle it to the ground, sink your claws into its chest and just start tearing, and you're a little bit caught off guard by how easy it is to rip into this thing. And I can see, like, between that, it doesn't look like it's gonna be able to get up, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be able to do much more if you do any more damage to it. Who wants to hit this thing next? Because Rex basically has it pinned.
Yeah,
Rex is very upset.
Claws. Unless Shane wants you got this, Shane.
I mean, I wasn't gonna fight, like, shoot it or anything. I was just gonna try to really quick open the book that I took, and try to see if I can figure out anything of, like, maybe how to dispel it or how to get more information on whoever made it, if that's possible.
Roll to read a bad situation.
Cool. Okay. That is 10? Yeah, 10. I can do math.
Alright, I believe I'm pulling it up on my phone because it's easier to read there. So 10 plus hold 3. So my best way in was what's most vulnerable to me, perhaps? Or what's the best way to protect the victim?
Yeah, let's start with most vulnerable.
So as you're flipping through, there is a mention of it needs to have something that's core to hold it together for a more complex one as opposed to the more simpler ones animated objects like the scarecrow. And you think maybe whatever that clunking was is the thing that's kind of holding it together. If you can get that away from the rest of the body, the animation will cease.
Okay. Cool.
And it won't destroy, and also you might be able to learn something from the spell work if you can get the animation to cease before you destroy it.
Right. Okay. Hey, Rex, can you not completely destroy it, but can you just pull out something that's, like, planking around in there, like a treasure hunt?
Oh, plus sharp.
Yeah.
Plus sharp.
If he's gonna kick some ass.
Oh, plus charm.
It's Rex's.
Get it, Rex. Get it? Come on.
Uh,
Oh, it's sharp? No, can it be? Should be tough. I mean, he's breaking through. I mean,
He's trying to find the thing.
trying to find the charm. My charm is not
Sharp, not charm.
super.
Sharp.
Oh, sharp. Okay. That is a 10.
All right. As she
Yeah.
says that, you just kind of like peel back the middle, look down, and you see this little thing in the center of it.
Just
And it kind of looks like a pocket watch as you pick it up. As you lift it up, it's just it stops thrashing and just kind of goes still.
bring it over to Jane, like fetch, like bringing back the stick.
Oh my gosh! Good boy! Good job! Okay, this is something. Good work, everyone. We did a good job today. Okay, Carlisle, do you know anything about what this would be? This core? Do you want to try to do, like, some spell things? I know that you're much better at magic than I am.
Carlisle's like, I mean, it's the most recent time she tried to do magic besides the jinx was just like a very painful headache. But she's like,
in the brain.
she's like, I guess, and she'll.
You do not have to, and you don't even have to do it right now. Like, we can like, actually, how about we all, like, we'll get smoothies. We'll all go get a smoothie.
It's also late at night.
I'm sure there's a 24-hour smoothie place that Jane knows about.
I think
She's
we're
done
locked
her-
in here. I think we're locked in here. Not this room. I mean the warehouse. So like, and she'll hold out her hand and just like take
The door's still unlocked. Even though it closed behind you, yeah, but that door was still like unlocked.
Oh well, we didn't actually check. So Carlisle is assuming.
Okay, that's fair.
Before we leave smoke, we're gonna. Do I smell or hear anything else with my senses? Like, is it empty, just us in here? Before we at least drop the form.
Roll plus sharp.
Dang, that's a 12.
Catch the faint whiffs where like there was someone here. No one is here now, but you can kind of smell like where they might have left from. It's been a couple of days. But also, their smells kind of like the magic that's on this thing. You can
Okay,
also
so I can
smell
smell
that
the. Okay.
you rolled really good. You could smell that they spent a fair amount of time in the break room and the side room as well. Which the side room is where the thing came out of, but you still haven't checked out the break room.
So you see Rex just sniffing around. No, Rex. You see Reg, too many hours, just sniffing around, just before dropping the werewolf form.
Oh, okay. Sure. Where are we going?
Carlisle will take the pocket watch from Jane.
Okay.
And she'll go like, there are desks in here, right? Like, it was an office. There's like a table or something in here.
Oh, you'd have to, because you left the main office
Oh,
to go
gotcha.
into the room just what the rattling was, but you can just walk back into the main office and pick up one of the chairs that was knocked over whenever someone's dragged away.
I think
Yeah.
we're also gonna stop by the break room, so you could do it in there while we check it out too.
That's true. Depends on if there's something in the break room, though.
That's so valid.
So Carlisle's just gonna like walk out of this room and walk back and pick up a chair and like sit down and just like look at the pocket watch like, oh god.
I believe in you.
Thanks.
Don't make me regret
Yeah,
this.
come on, you can do this. Come
Thanks,
on,
Jane.
you got this.
And she's gonna like rub at her eyes underneath her glasses and try to like focus her mind specifically on the pocket watch. So she is going to use magic.
I help with that.
I was gonna say, I was gonna try to help too, but you probably
Yeah.
didn't want that because I'm not that cool.
I'm kind of cool.
Not that cool.
We're all cool. Different kinds of cool.
I'm the real
Yeah.
kind of cool, you know.
10. So you get a +1.
I needed that +1 because that
Nice.
that made it a partial success at a 7.
Oh,
Nice, okay.
Better than a fail.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the effects that she wants to do are observe another place or time, and the glitch is that the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Oh,
Nice.
That is a really fun
yeah.
glitch. So, are you trying to observe the person who created it?
She's trying to reach back and see either when the creature was created or when the pocket watch was created. She's not really sure. Whichever thing is more magical, she's trying to hone in on like the magic in this object and tap into that.
So I think the most magical would have been when the creature was when the animated creature was created, because if since before that the pocket watch may not have been magical, but something about that made it magical. It's basically like a focus.
Okay.
And you see, you can kind of see it like from the outside, from a third person point of view, as this hooded figure is. You see them put the pocket watch inside and watches. They finish up a couple things, and the creature starts to animate and come to life. And they look really excited, and just a split second when it's like reality's starting to warp a bit, the figure turns and looks at you, and you get the feeling that it's basically that person realizing that you're looking into their past and looking at you, and you see the face of the person who created it. One girl, dark hair, looks very upset with you.
Oh,
You don't recognize her. And it ends.
okay. So good news, bad news.
Bad news first.
Knows what you look like now.
Yeah, she's like, so good news is it's just a person. Kind of cute. But that's not really relevant.
It's always relevant. Your feelings are always relevant.
Okay.
And she just goes like this, and she's like, please let me finish before I die.
I'm sorry.
Before I die. And she says, so bad news is she definitely saw me do that and like knows that who we are and that we're here. So, yeah, she obviously succeeded in, animating this thing, and she was very excited about it. The impression I got is that she's like animating like bigger and bigger things, so there's definitely something she's trying to get to that's like probably really difficult to do.
Where's she
no.
at?
You see, I don't know that. This was more like a look into the past kind of thing, not so much like a future kind of thing.
Well, I'm sure the dog can sniff them out now because I think the dog got their scent, so we do find them. I'll be able to.
Perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. We're all working together. We're going to solve this. We're going to make it to Disney. Oh.
Gonna go all the way through the night, or y'all gonna maybe go get some sleep?
Oh, I think we should definitely get sleep. I think we should all be well rested for tomorrow. I will get smoothies for everyone.
Too.
Oh,
Smoothies.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Are we going
Yeah,
in the
I'm
break
gonna-
room?
Wait,
Oh,
so
we
you
can
guys
pass
got
one.
here?
They might have left some other helpful information behind.
Yeah, let's pass by the break room on our way out.
Nudge, nudge.
Poke. Hey, y'all, there's more stuff.
It's only a monster. Go check out this room. Is the door locked?
Oh.
Still kick it open.
Nice.
Give me the roll.
Did we do it? I was like, just kick it? Gosh. Okay. It's okay. That's a 9.
Thankfully, you were kicking the door in the correct direction this time. And since it won't lock you, it doesn't take a lot of force to break the door jam. You kick the door open and see. It looks mostly like an ordinary break room, except for the fact that the table and chairs have been kind of pushed off to the side, and there's a cot set up against one wall. And let's roll to whichever one of the investigation things that makes the most sense.
Do I smell the same kind of scent though, right? So, because I'm still some
Yeah,
a little bit so you still get a little.
there's still the leftover scent of the person you smelled earlier.
Yep, she was in here. At least I'm assuming it's probably her.
So yeah, investigate a mystery. Roll to investigate a mystery for whoever's looking around.
I'm rolling so bad today. That's a 5.
So I don't even want to look.
Like another experience.
Gonna
Closer
level up
people
today. I 2 more experience.
An experience is
It's a 4.
So 9. That's a 9.
11.
That's enough experience to level up.
You leveled up. Oh my god, I'm 2 away.
I've got some hard moves stored up. It's gonna be
Oh
fun.
god.
Oh no.
Okay, so who was like you got 9 and Ashton 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blake, what's your question? Which one you going with? Hold one. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What's it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
Can I smell
can
what's being
also
concealed
apply
here?
to person.
I'm so sniffing that. What just smell that's being concealed here? That makes any sense. So yeah, so what's being concealed here? So it's being hidden. Let's sniff it out.
You're looking for where this person might have hidden something important. You're following their nose. You just kind of check. You end up checking in the freezer, which doesn't make any sense, but also when you think about it, who else would hide anything in the freezer? You find another journal. It looks similar to the one that Jane found.
I aim and toss the book to Jane. It's not some cool being here. Toss.
This, okay.
Is there any food in the freezer or any just the book?
And just the book.
Don't have any food in here. How lame.
I mean, you could check the fridge.
I will check the fridge. Okay, fridge. I will check the fridge.
Check the fridge, and you see leftovers of takeout.
All right. Sweet. Get a little bit midnight snack. If anyone wants some, I might save you some. So bare-handed.
Actually, it's one of those family meal things you can get at Payway because those are fantastic.
Okay. So then for all of us, all right. So like, you guys, if we got a midnight snack here, so
we don't know how long it's been in there. Okay.
Fine.
We don't know if it's cursed.
Does it look cursed? Carlisle can see invisible things.
It's just leftover Payway. Looks like probably got it yesterday.
It's definitely cursed.
Smells fresh.
Oh my god!
What isn't cursed?
Just keeps eating it.
Hmm?
And Jane, what are the questions you're gonna go with? Because you get told 3.
Okay, one of those questions was what is going to happen, or there's what I don't remember the exact wording.
Hang on.
It was
Also, where is creature you can substitute person because you were more investigating person. It happened here. What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What is it going to do?
Yeah, what is it? Well, okay, because I'm gonna ask what happened and then what is it going to do?
Okay, so with what happened here, as you're looking around, you find different scraps of paper with different notes jotted in the margin. You piece together like someone's planning something, but you can't quite tell what yet. There are references to things you aren't super familiar with. You now have that information. Also, because I need to figure out what that's going to be, so I'm just going to leave that vague for now.
Want to know now?
Where are my notes on that? And you can also see like bits and pieces where someone might have been practicing on animating smaller, more complex things, like little dolls.
Okay.
But they're not currently animated, and there's no magic left on them because I hate haunted dolls.
Awesome. Okay.
Find the bits and pieces.
Yeah, and then okay. And then can I do please work brain? I had a question in my head and then I forgot it.
Because you're saying, I thought you did, where
Oh,
did
what
you
is
feel
going to
about?
happen? Yeah, what is going to happen?
So, some of the notes you're able to piece together that looks like someone's trying to piece together how someone did something once in the past, trying to recreate something someone did to unlock something.
Oh, interesting.
It could be a power source. It seems to be some other place where the way in or out has been closed.
Got it.
And it looks like they're trying to reopen it.
Got it. So it's just a portal to the upside down.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Okay.
It looks like it now, yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
And you have 2 journals of it. So,
yeah.
what's your last question?
I think I'm gonna ask what. Okay. If I ask what can hurt it, can I? I know I'm asking about the person, but since it's just a person, can I change it a little bit to be like, how can we stop it? If it.
Yeah. Or what can hurt their plan?
Yeah.
I will allow tweaks to the questions I get. It's one of those things that looks like the ritual that complicated. If you can find a way to stop all the pieces from being put into place, that's one way you could stop it. Or there are even some ways, like if you get there and the ritual's already started, there are other ways to cause disruptions or something to make sure it isn't completed.
Okay.
Better if you can get there before it started. Then there's less weird magic effects.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you've been at this for a while, so looking at like all the pieces, something that's complex, doing something that's big, the fact that they're having to build up, there's probably a couple pieces they have to either put into place or things that they need to do, and it looks like they've been practicing towards it.
Okay. Coolio. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, when you're done, I got your paper right here. Like, we went to disperse all the paper. I know what everyone likes. So be like, no, give them what they like. So, Carlisle, Jane, Rex, like, bam, bam, bam. When you're done, do your thing. There's some need. So, yeah.
Remember.
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, this is cursed. Like,
Yep.
all of this food is cursed.
Definitely
You know
cursed.
that, right?
It doesn't taste that too. I mean, actually, curse tastes pretty good though. I mean, I think this is some Beijing cursed spicy beef right here. That's a nice little spice to it. Really, really adds that flavor to it.
We have home.
Yeah, but that's money. Like you're always trying to say to save money. You know, you be more. You gotta shop. You know, smart. This is free, so how can you get smarter than free?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That'd be a good time for your keeper to gently remind you. Whoever's behind this knows where you are right now.
Yeah. Do we
Carlisle is very aware.
Yeah, Carlisle is just like flicking the face closed and open on the pocket watch, like watching everyone else do this.
It's still some like remnants of ambient magic left on it. I'll be able to learn a bit from studying if you go to the other library this time.
That's definitely in the cards.
I'm just gonna start ushering everyone towards the car.
Fine.
Come on, we gotta go. We can get smoothies on the way, okay?
What place is open? It's like, what smoothie place is open right now?
I know of a smoothie place that's open. I'll figure it out.
It's this tiny little hole in the wall place that most people don't know, but Jane knows for the amount of times she's gone out to get smoothies because she needed to get away from the bickering children, probably.
Yeah, it's actually a juice bar, but they have smoothies there.
Oh.
Oh, lame. Fuck,
They
I
make
should-
a lot of their money because they're the only ones open at night.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Being like a midnight smoothie. I'm here for it.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take him to the smoothie shop, and then I'm gonna safely drive home 5 miles under the speed limit.
Shrek's poking his head out the window.
Yeah.
There's a lot less people freaking out about this when it's dark outside. There probably is like one person who accidentally rides their bike off the curb briefly before getting back up. Hard done, just the moment of what in the whoa.
Oh.
And so, are you taking to the mystical library?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I assume that both libraries are in the same place. Like, I hope that, I don't have 2 separate libraries in different areas of the city.
Well, like, the thing it is marked as 2 different locations, but I think it's kind of funny if one's, like, across the street from the other one.
Oh, there's like a bunch of signs outside, and it just says "Children play here." But yeah, I take them all to the mystical one.
Right. I think this might be a good place for a quick bio break, and then we'll see what you find out with the stuff you've gathered. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in like 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
Be right back.
Somewhere in there. Yeah. successfully able to find out not only what was in the warehouse, but you took it out, you covered something from the basically kind of like an automaton, except it was not made out of the highest or strongest quality of material. Imagining there's still bits of it stuck in Rex's claws as you're driving back to the house. But you also found 2 journals, one that appears to be. Well, we'll see what they are when you get back. When we get back, because we are currently at Jane's second library, which is across the street from the first. Because I find that really funny, and it is of a more mystical nature. And so, what are you all going to do? Also,
I mean,
Tim
yeah.
and Smoothie actually made it the car ride back.
We do have to finish the smoothies before we come into the library because, like, please do not spill any smoothie on any of the books.
That's within the library right now, as Jane's speaking, walking in with a smoothie
Okay, just be careful. Please be careful. Please be careful.
with eye contact.
A lot of these are like the only copy left ever.
So, magical.
Yeah, like really magical. So if you spill a smoothie on
Not as magical as a strawberry banana smoothie taste, so we know.
I mean, that's true, and you know what? It's healthy. That's real fruit in there. I'm really proud of you. All right. Just be careful. That's it. Okay. Cool.
I was gonna have Reg roll, but like, nah, I don't want to throw that kind of chaos in here yet.
If I smoke them?
Have enough hard moves.
I mean, I think I'm still jinxed.
Oh shit.
Pretty sure.
How long does that jinx last? That was last session. The jinx is
It's
gone.
yeah, I think it's just the session that you're on.
Okay.
Yeah. And the effect was just you tripped into the cow pad that you were trying to push Carlisle in. But you were trying to wipe poop off on Carlisle, and you missed.
Yeah, my elbow still hurts because that jinx, so my elbow's still sore.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So what all are we gonna do?
Go to sleep,
Okay.
maybe?
Oh, I'm gonna research. I can live on 4 hours of sleep. I'm a mom.
Rex is going to help out Jane in whatever she does.
Okay.
Like that, because you also helped Jane out last time too.
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
Jane, what are you doing?
Okay, so I assume that Carlisle, whenever she's not sleeping, is going to look into the pocket watch. So I am going to look into any past instances of someone animating things like this and what it could possibly be leading to.
You also have the person's journals, both the one,
Right.
two of them. One that was in the room where they were animating stuff, and the other one that they hid in the freezer.
Right.
Why would anyone put a journal in a freezer? Exactly.
Keep it cool.
Yeah.
No one would ever think to look for a journal in the freezer.
No, but they look for tater tots, and that's where they made their mistake.
There's so many things left in there.
I only want tater tots.
Yeah, so I'd like to read those 2 books, like at least skim through them to see if there's anything important, and then I want to move on to like seeing if it has happened in the past.
Okay. So just give me a straight just sharp. Or do you have a move that is helpful? I don't know.
I rolled to help out and I got a 10, so you're gonna add 1 to whatever your roll is.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Then that's a 12.
Oh, right. So I'll say it's for both of them. So that was a good roll. So as you're flipping through the first book you found, it's just different details on how to animate different kinds of objects. It seems like they're trying to build up to being able to animate a certain level of certain specifications. This could be part of what's going into whatever ritual or whatever they're trying to complete to unlock whatever it is they're trying to unlock. So the scarecrow was the first one, it was the easiest. And then there was basically like a metal soldier. It took the person a while to find the right material for it. Also, it was not the material they first guessed. It was actually a lot weaker. It was 10 that they had to go with. And the next thing is animating a statue.
All right.
They don't have a lot of notes on that because that's actually a more common thing that people animate. Is if you're trying to animate a protection thing, statue's a really good option because get hit in the head with a rock arm, not getting up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for the second one, as you're looking through it, it's more of a personal journal. And imagine you're skimming, so I'll give you the highlight reel. There was someone, like a great-great-grandparent possibly, who either opened or come into contact with a door to another world. And it was a magical world, and this person heard wonderful stories about it growing up. But that world was shut off for some reason, so they've kind of, whoever wrote this is obsessed with finding that door and opening it back up again.
Okay. Okay, got it. So it's not a portal to the Upside Down, it's a portal to Narnia. Understood.
What someone thinks is Narnia.
Right. Okay, coolio. Does it give me an indication of anything like specific of what that world is, or just that it was like a super great, well, what they assumed to be a cool place?
Just mentioned it was magical, it was full of life. There were all kinds of wondrous creatures and beings in there.
Okay.
Your world is connected to a lot of weird worlds.
Yeah.
But the fact that someone would have shut it off to the point that this person's having to go to such lengths to open it back up makes you wonder why it was shut off.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah.
And probably somewhere in their directions for how to get to where they think it is.
Oh, is there like a physical location in our world that they need to be at?
There's a starting point that is mentioned that seems familiar to you. I will come up with where that is later.
Understood. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah, you have a starting point, and then it kind of reads like directions you would give to someone who's a local to an area.
Okay.
Just go until you see like a rock that looks like this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Looking at a map, you can't really figure out where from the starting point, but if you're at the starting point, you can piece it together.
Got it. Okay. It's like a treasure hunt. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's all right now. I think I'm good.
And
I want to know how does Rex help with this? How does Rex help Jade?
I think it's mostly just like when somebody is like doing work and they just have their dog sitting in their lap and they're just like mindlessly petting them as like a comfort thing. I think Rex is just kind of like laying there like, yeah, I'll be the little like comfort animal to help you focus.
Yeah, just getting all the ear scratches.
Yep.
Occasionally, like, starts thumping.
I am gonna make like a conspiracy board. Like I have like a cork board ready at all times, and I'm just like tying together all the red strings.
One of many, probably in the room, just like the
Yeah.
one, just like, well,
X helps I go in to get another board because it's like a rolling whiteboard except for it's a cord board.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a little rope attached to each one, so I can use like grab and drag it along.
Yeah.
Ellen, you were starting to say something?
Yes. Even though Carlisle wanted to go to bed, she's gonna like start getting ready for bed and have set like the pocket watch down on the dresser, and she just hears it ticking and she goes, God, okay, fine. And she goes back out into the library part, and she's going to go past Jane and Rex and say, do you have a book on like astral projection?
Everything, and I'm so excited that you're coming and like trusting me with this like new path that you're taking in your life. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm gonna give her like 5 that I think I have.
You just immediately run over to the shelf and you're like, okay, this one, this one, this one,
Yep.
this one. Here's all you need to get started.
Yeah. Let me know if you like want to go more into a specific subject that you find, and then I can definitely give you like some more detailed things.
And she's like carrying all these books, and she goes, thanks, Jane. And she's just gonna
You're
like
welcome.
shuffle off to the other side of the room.
I love you.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna Norcal up. Also give them help at the same time. So I'm gonna be like that helpful, like kind of jerk. So like, okay, bring all these books on, and I'm gonna help out if I can.
Okay. Give me plus sharp.
I'm not good at it. Isn't help
And
okay? Oh,
for-
sharp.
Carlisle roll for sharp. Reg roll to help out. Just plus cool.
Ugh, I'm not cool at all.
12.
Nice.
Ooh. 8 minus 1, so 7.
A 7 and 9, your help grants them +1 to their roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger.
I mean, Carl, that's pretty dangerous. Me, she did jinx me, so.
Well, I think if I can offer something, Brianna, I think what Carlisle is trying to do is use the latent magical energies on the pocket watch to go and astral project to where the person who was using it was, and maybe Reg accidentally comes along too, and that's the danger that he has been exposed to. So I don't know if you like this, but that is my suggestion.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I like that a lot. You're trying to use the latent magic to basically use magic.
Yes, I'm trying to use magic, so I need to roll for that now. Although I don't know what the sharp roll was a 12. Well, a 13 because
13, yeah.
To understand the book, so you're looking for like how to to understand how to do that. So with that, I'll give you a +1 to the
perfect.
magic.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, what's my bonuses? 2, 11. So it works without issues, and I get to choose my effect.
Yes.
So I'm trying to do one thing that is beyond human limitations, which is astral project, and like essentially spy on the person who used the magic on this thing originally.
Okay, so it's where they are now, right?
Yes.
Okay, as you do that, I imagine it's almost like you blink and you find yourself in this place. Looks like it might have once been a manor home that's been long abandoned, but this area's been cleaned out, and you see a person bustling around like they're working on something, and there are how do I explain this? I might have to get creative to make this last longer. So you see, you notice there's this design on the floor, and it draws your attention because just the magic coming off of it. It's latent magic, but you can imagine when this thing is activated, it could be quite powerful. And you see there are like 4 corners around the symbol, and you see propped up in one corner, it is nothing currently in the corners, but you can see what looks like a scarecrow laying on the ground, and another thing that looks like almost like a suit of armor.
Am I here too, right? Am I pulled along as well?
I kind of imagine, Carla, you start to like creep closer to see if you can see like what she's doing or what she might be using. You get a better look at her.
Mm-hmm.
And also you're able to see some of the same ingredients you saw earlier, plus other things that could be used for powerful ritual, as well as different things that could be used for animation. And she kind of pauses as if she heard something. She starts to turn around. You see it's the same person. She looks pretty much the same, and like her eyes lock onto you. And Carla, you notice her eyes shift. That is when you notice Reg is projected next to you.
And we'll say that I got there, like I kind of, so I was like, when Carl was like doing like the magic or looking into it deeper, I kind of sniffed like the magic off it and kind of like, got something that I was like sniffing. I was like, okay, well, I can, like, I really kind of got that set and just blinked and then, yeah.
Yeah, so you see her stare at you.
I can't smell.
And she just kind of.
Right?
Imagine when you're projecting, you can see magic, because that's the point of why Carlisle is doing what she's doing.
Does it seem like the magic that I smelled kind of before, back in the? Does it match up with the magic I smelled before in the?
Well, the magic you were smelling something that it had a bit of that in it mixed with Carlisle's own magic.
Okay.
Because she was using that latent magic to help fuel. But you see when she looks at you, smiles, and you snap out of it. But now she has the 2 of you look like.
When we come back to the table, Carlisle drops the pocket watch on the floor, looks at Reg and says, "What the fuck? Why were you there? What are you doing?"
You tell me you're going to do this ghost stuff. Jane, Carla just dragged me along to some, like, okay, now I actually believe Carla, she actually sees some stuff, okay, so, but I was minding my own business trying to help out. The next thing I know, I'm getting a body experience, some girl, tin man thing in the, I don't know. I was here 1 second, I blinked and I was there, and it was really kind of unnerving. I don't know how you deal with it. That's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, welcome to my life. Good news, bad news.
Seems like that happens
Be
a
the
lot.
name of this
Yeah.
So she's at some like mansion that's all abandoned. Bad news is she saw Rich.
Bad for her though.
Okay. This is okay.
I feel like a little amused.
She had like a smirk on her face, so it's not gonna last long once we find out where she is, so it's whatever.
You can still kind of see it. Like how sometimes when you look into a light, you'll blink and that light is still like there.
Ingrained.
You can still kind of see. I don't know if it's a trick of your mind or if maybe there's something else going on, some weird magic nonsense.
Well, that's disturbing.
Yay.
I'd be kind of feeling like someone's watching you.
Yeah, she's gotta go. She's definitely gotta go. And kind of, I don't know, I feel like she kind of is looking in, so maybe we need to find her first and get this done with sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Really hoping that we could all have a good night's sleep, but I'm starting to understand that maybe we're not going to get that. So I I think that we should all kind of like get back in the car, unfortunately, and let's see this through. And then we're not going to do this often, okay? Because if you stay up like past your bedtime a lot, then like it totally messes up your sleep schedule, and then you'll be taking naps at weird times, and it's like not fun. So we'll do it tonight, but as long as we make sure that we go to bed at the right time tomorrow night, then we'll be okay. Okay?
Everyone give me plus tough roll to see how well you're staying awake right now.
No.
Ooh, okay.
I am not tough.
So,
Whoa.
question. On my level up, I chose to get a new move, and I chose the move Immortal. That means I don't age or sicken, and I suffer one less harm. Do I need to sleep anymore?
Oh my gosh.
I don't think so. Also, that's a thing you can do.
Yeah,
you can
that's-
just
yeah,
set
monster.
nothing more.
Yeah, it's one thing into Monstrous, yeah.
And that's a basic?
Yeah,
It's basic.
What moves you can pick? Immortal. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't age, I don't sicken, I take one less harm.
Jesus.
Hey, his people
Yeah,
are very...
you don't need sleep.
very-
I mean, you
very
can
hardy.
still sleep if you want to, but you don't need it.
I think Rex is very alert at this point and is basically like a guard dog watching over everybody.
I got 4.
Yeah, 12.
Carlisle, you're about to fall asleep. Reg, you're fine.
I got a 7.
It's fine. I'll keep Carl up.
Right,
Like, come on,
you're
don't
kind of
sleep.
sleepy. I think Carlisle, you've done a lot of magic today, so that's why you're sitting, right?
Yep.
Probably the whole head nod.
And while you were talking, Carl, you noticed Carlisle just fell asleep in the chair.
Okay. Here's the thing. We do have a minivan, so as long as we know where we're going, you can sleep in the back. But, like, you have to have your seatbelt on. Okay?
Carlisle's asleep.
Yeah, she's snoring.
Okay.
Carlisle
Okay.
can
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. What do I do?
Yeah,
What do we
I
do?
Pick her up. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Okay.
You maybe
Okay, let's
wanna-
go.
You need to gear up, or can you gear up? You have an armory.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw a bunch of stuff like in the I'm gonna have Carlisle in the back seat, and then like I'm gonna throw a bunch of like stuff from the armory into the back of the minivan. Just like, get a few weapons. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what specifically we need because it's like not technically a monster that we're going to slay. It's just a person, so I'm just gonna grab anything that's pointy or heavy.
Well, there's also you have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird. 10 plus you have it, and plenty if that matters. On 7 to 9 you have it, but only the minimum. On a miss you got the wrong thing. So
Right.
just shove stuff in. We'll find out what you've shoved in.
Yeah. Is everyone ready? Are we good? Do we know where we're going?
I mean, you're driving, so...
You know where you're going, and you have the directions.
Okay, perfect. Great. Yeah. Okay, you guys can take a nap if you want. It's totally okay. Just make sure that you keep your seatbelts on. Okay?
I'll be up front reading directions, because, it's actually safer. You can't read and drive at the same time. That's actually really, really incredibly dangerous, so...
Thank you so
Have
much.
GPS.
I do have a GPS, but I feel more
Oh.
comfortable when you read me the directions, because I can ask you questions.
Like, I've never had a GPS or smartphone. It's like, oh, that's technology. I got write it down, mail it on a piece of paper really quickly. See,
No, that's really good.
The government can't read these, okay? So...
Right. Uh-huh. For sure.
I'm like, bye.
Yeah,
So-
all right.
So you all load up in the car. Carlisle is still conked out in the back.
Clutching onto that pocket watch, but she is asleep.
Holy Rex, you feeling okay? You don't seem tired at all. You, the heck?
Uh, don't need
Does
to
Rex
sleep.
look different now? Does Rex look different? Maybe this is just like you
I was gonna say,
hit
I
an
think
80
like
milestone.
before like getting into the van, Rex just like backs up a little bit and like starts picking a little bit, and then like in one swift motion, fully sheds skin.
Like, what?
Good to go.
Like,
I had a
Oh.
feeling it was going to be molting, but that description is fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is
good.
that?
Reg, Jane, can you roll to act under pressure to see how
Oh,
fair.
and
why?
Rex just basically peeled the skin off?
That's
Yes.
not cool. That's a 4.
Oh,
And you're freaking
Well,
out a bit.
I almost level up, so 1 more. That's fine. Like, is that's just a normal thing? I mean, not that I'm not scared nothing at all, but that was okay.
do you not do that?
No, but we're really happy that you do.
I hope not.
Now there's just a large reptile skin sitting in the Rex.
It's just like a perfect like mold of Rex.
It reminds me of when people like brush their dogs and arrange the fur to look like another dog.
Okay, I am going to take that skin and just be like, is this recyclable? Does anyone know? Can I recycle this? Or do I just...
I'm sure
What do
it's biodegradable eventually.
Okay.
Recycling doesn't even exist. Okay, that's just like, that's a lie. They don't recycle anything.
We're
It's
gonna
a
need to
lie.
have a talk. Alright, okay. Well, I mean, I respect your opinions. I'm just gonna kind of like take the skin and maybe like move it away from the street or the sidewalk so that, you know, it's not just
Like
taking
behind
up
a
the
bush?
entire place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No one sees you tracking.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of probably from a distance might look like a little tarp or something.
Yeah, I just don't want people to freak out. You know?
A large reptile skin.
Yeah, I feel like
I
that would
know, that would-
cause some weird shit to
Mean.
happen. Yeah. Yeah. But I think you did a really good job, and I'm really proud of you for doing that. Okay, does everyone have their seatbelts on?
I mean, it's here. I mean,
Is it on you?
I mean, it's technically it's on me. Fine, click.
Thank you. I appreciate that you say click to let me know that you've done it. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna start the car.
It's gonna
Head on
take
out.
you about an hour to get where you're going. 'Cause it's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
I'm listening to NPR.
Gosh, I'm turning off some indie music. It's like some off, like, you know, the radio kind of cool little hidden channel. So there we go.
I try to sing along to the songs and I don't know the words. I'm just making up the words as I go.
Rex is just like very alert, looking out of every window, just like, ooh, there's something there, something over there, like making sure nothing's following us.
I'm just kind of picturing like the constant like, ooh, what?
Carlisle is snoring.
You good? Okay, so I'm just.
Roll plus sharp, Rex.
Boy.
You're looking to see if anything is following you.
Okay, that's an 8.
You don't see anything following you. The streetlights kind of make it a little hard to see anything, but there's nothing, at least on, like, as far as you can tell, nothing on the ground following you.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah, it's not.
You can't see anything following you. There's something.
Oh, God. I can't see ghosts, so.
You can't see anything.
I mean, I gotta leave some suspense. I mean, come on, that's like part of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
DM.
yes. You finally get to where the direction takes you, and as you pull out the book, Jay, there's something about it describes like a path or a walkway, and it takes you a second, but you're able to find it. And it says to follow it until you reach the arch.
Okay.
So the
I would
walkway
like.
kind of meanders into the woods. I'm going to assume you have lights with you.
Yeah.
Venturing supplies, lights. You've taken some weaponry.
I was hoping to take the car as far as possible, but I'm assuming I can't take it into the forest.
Yeah, we can try.
Okay.
The footpath.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
will get your
All
car
right.
wedged between trees.
Yeah. I don't want that to happen again. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Everyone. Okay. We're all gonna stick together. We're gonna hold hands again. Okay. But not. Okay. We're gonna do buddy system, and each of you has to have a flashlight. Okay. So it's one hand on a flashlight, one hand on your buddy. Got it?
Are you waking
Okay.
Carlisle up specifically? Because she is
Yeah.
still
Yes.
asleep.
Carlisle, come
absolutely,
on, get
yeah.
up. Come on, we gotta go.
Rise and shine.
It's still
The earth
dark.
says hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is still dark outside. I mean, there's no shine. Rising street light. I mean, street lights are still on, so there's those.
Flashlights.
I'll shine a leg in Carlisle's face. There we go. Does that help?
She is going to hit you in the face. She's not like a punch, but like one of those like
Smack, just like
Smack.
Swat.
Yeah.
You're swatting at the light and
Yes.
get Reg in the face.
Yes.
Carlisle's up.
You. I don't like the violence, but I appreciate.
That's someone with a flamethrower. I mean, I'm just
Okay,
saying.
but like, that's for protection. I only use it for protection. Let's be clear. Also, I think that you two should bond, and I think that you guys should be buddies.
Lame. Walk out the car.
Grab some weaponry out of the back of the car. We will see how useful that is when we get to the point of rolling to see if you have a thing you need.
Oh God.
What color is the ground? Or is it trail that like, cause we're gonna walk on, just like, stay close to the car. What color is it?
It's just a dirt path. Looks like it might have been some kind of paved at one point, maybe.
Right.
Just a little walkway. Might have
That's another
some
thing.
like the flagstones or something.
Okay, everyone watch your step. We don't know what could be out here. There could be snakes. There could be spiders. And also you could trip and you could twist your ankle, and that would be really, really bad because Disney World requires a lot of walking.
What's that? I've shown lights up right up on the ground.
Oh, so much walking. Which is a lot of fun after a full day of like marching band and bowl game.
Dude, your feet are gonna hurt. Please don't sprain your ankle out here.
Okay, I mean.
She will push you around in a wheelchair in Disney World if you sprain your ankle.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think people sprain their ankles on purpose, so I mean, I'm not gonna try to purposely sprain my ankle.
But you can actively try not to, and that's what I'm asking.
All right, I mean, I'll try to walk. I'll walk very, very daintily, very soft.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone watch out. Keep your hands on your buddies. Know where your buddy is at all times. And use your flashlights. Okay, now, most importantly, everyone have fun. Okay?
Walking through an old road in the middle
At
of the
night.
woods in the middle of the night.
Good time. That's all I ask.
So who's going to be leading the way and which team's leading the way and
I'm
which
dragging
team's
Carlisle along. Like, come on,
Ugh.
I'm dragging Carlisle ahead.
The
Let's
good
go.
the good news is that I haven't seen a ghost yet. She says very quietly and tiredly.
Your eyes even like fully open.
No.
That's what you're gonna anyone because there's no ghost. Yep. So I'll be dragging Carlisle along, so we'll be leading the way.
I'll follow.
We're following this old dusty road, and can I get everyone to roll plus sharp? Everyone who is keeping an eye out.
Okay.
You're walking.
So we don't have to if we don't want to. I already rolled. But
If you weren't actively looking to see if there's anything coming, you don't have to.
I don't think Reg would just be walking like, come on, let's go. So
Well,
I got a. Oh, that's better.
I got
So
a
Carlisle got you got 12?
no. I got a 10.
Okay, 10. Nice. 6.
7.
Okay, not a failure. Okay.
Failure.
we got to
Yeah. Correct experience.
Yeah.
So, as you're walking along, you've been walking for like a good 5 or 10 minutes. Most of you are actually making some kind of attempt to see if there's anything going on. X, you catch the sight of something dropping down from the sky towards Jane, who is not paying attention. And Carlisle, see what this thing is. Looks like it's a flying monkey.
Oh my gosh.
And that's where
You
we're gonna end this
bitch!
session.
Dorothy.
What?
I put that in the voice chat. I was like, I know.
I was wondering how long it'd take you to catch
I got
up.
it. You should look at the chat. I didn't put it in the chat. I was like, I know where this is
No,
going.
I saw-
What color is that road?
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Dorothy's gonna get it. It's fine.
Wow.
Oh.
Y'all having fun?
Yeah. Hey, if she,
Aside from
I'll take her back to Kansas. It's fine. She'll go back to Kansas. It's fine.
Oh
What about the
my
guy who
God.
went missing? What is we are supposed to be finding someone?
Oh, true.
who's to say the person you're supposed to be finding
Yeah.
is the person who did all of this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dorothy? Oh my
Ugh.
god. Yeah, she would be an agent. Well, if she hates, she thought that tornado was bad. Wait till she gets. Wait till she sees us. So.
Mm. Interesting.
Oh my God.
We're
Yeah,
gonna.
where's Toto?
Yeah, where's Toto? Are we gonna fight Toto?
So like a big giant demon dog. Like,
I don't know. We'll see. So
Uh,
we shall see. There's still some pieces I'm putting together myself of what is going to happen next, but you are getting close.
Sorry, I fucking put together the scarecrow and the.
There we go. I was trying to like not use the word 10.
mhm.
Oh.
Hmm.
And then the statue was like, I was like, that's be a lion. Just waiting.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
God. Oh.
The psychic
okay.
damage.
It's okay. Rex can't die. So if we all go, at least Rex will live on. He can finish the job no matter what. So we're good.
This is the best boy. He has plot armor.
Oh
He,
my
he can
God.
he can only be emotionally hurt now. So only emotionally hurt.
Aww.
And who would want to emotionally hurt that sweet boy?
Mhm.
Who?
Someone whose way you just got in.
Wicked.
There are several hard moves. I still have.
Oh God.
Oh.
We got this. So biggie, we're good.
Yeah, so we will have to see what happens next if Jake can escape the flying monkeys. Week after next. Next week we are back to the Slayers game. Which is
Yes.
a fantastic system.
And we will be playing, unlike this past week when I was having anxiety. So,
That's
And no
As
worries
one does.
about it.
Oh.
as one does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mental health breaks are important.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, the plan, at least in my mind, that I have not said to anyone else, is that we will be tacking that missed session on to the end afterwards after this game's session 4, so the week after. So we will see if that actually happens. So we will still be having 4 sessions of Slayers. It's just not 4 contiguous alternating weeks. But yes.
So you'll catch us two next week. So
Yeah.
I get to play that game as well. So yeah.
So let's go around, switching the order this time. Remind us who you are and where we can find your stuff, starting with Izzy.
Hello, I'm Izzy, also known as Ladylike. You can find me on Twitter at NEXODUS99. Don't ask, I made it in middle school. We
You
all
can
have
change
things.
it.
So it's classic.
I think it's funnier if I don't. I think it's better if I don't. You can also buy my games, ladylike.itch.io. Also, it's still June. The Queer Games Bundle on Itch is still going on. You can go and you can buy that and support hundreds of queer and trans artists making games. If you have not bought it, please do buy it. And if you have bought it, please buy it again because please. Thank you.
And everybody, I'm Blake C. You can find me on Twitter at Blake C. Francis. Playing a whole bunch of games. I'm in a podcast with Brianna. Playing the Slayers game next week, which is gonna be a lot of fun too. So you can catch me on a lot of streams with Zill Zappy, Homie and the Dude. I'm playing lots of things. I love football playing. So put me there next somewhere, and yeah, and
yeah, you will actually get to meet Blake's character in Aboard the Opal Star just after the end of season 1, so that'll be in November.
And can't wait
then
to
you'll get to see his introduction to the rest of the party of the glorious chaos in January. That was so funny.
But yeah, I can't wait to eat some monkeys next episode when you meet up here. So.
Oh my god. Oh, yes. I am Ellen. You can find me on Twitter at Ellen_Delina. You can find me here doing stuff, doing art for this, and doing games on this very channel. And also, coming soon, a Burn Notice podcast. Duct Tape Makes You Smart at Duct Tape First on Twitter. So catch that when that comes out.
Burn Notice, best spy show ever.
Oh, the really
Correct.
Show, yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
We're gonna make a resurgence, and we are going to speak to Bruce Campbell. It's going to happen.
You're gonna have me as a guest, right?
Yes, we will be having guests. Yes.
And Ashton.
Goodbye, Power Bottoms. Thanks for watching my Minecraft Let's Play. Hi, I'm Ashton. You can follow me on Twitter at popsicle_Mike, or you can follow one of my podcasts at FKF Tweets on Twitter. It is an audio drama about King Arthur if he was a modern-day himbo. Or you can type in Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts, and that's Friday Night Fights. Night is with a K. Or you can follow at Cars Conspiracy on Twitter for my upcoming podcast, Written in the Cars, which is a podcast where I solve the Cars universe. We also have guests that we bring on every week, and we just we're recording one literally right after this with someone who is a biologist. So we're going to be asking about biology in the Cars universe. So go check that out. That is at Cars Conspiracy on Twitter. And then I also tweet about other stuff that I'm in, because I'm in a lot of things. So yeah, check that out.
Carologist. There we go.
And I am Brianna Jean. You can find me at Brianna Jeans on Twitter. Following my podcast specific stuff, you can find that at Pseudonym Social. I am also playing games here. You can see me not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday running for Genesis one shot on Gamer Mountain Luna's channel for her extra live stream. Very excited about that. And I'm also the DM and producer of an S for Genesis podcast, Aboard the Opal Star, which is a fantastic space opera about a group of misfits trying to figure out where they fit in space. Also, more mysteries than you can shake a stick at, which is why some of my players are very paranoid. And then Tempest Multi is my Southern Gothic reality twisting mystery powered by the Apocalypse. Season 1 is a Monster of the Week campaign, and we've started recording for Season 2, and holy shit, it's good. Also play Jackie Smoke on the Graveyard Tapes, which is an audio drama. Fantastic. I adore it so much. If you like the Dresden Files, this is actually better. I'm not biased at all. And I am handling a lot of the production work for Season 2, which, holy cow, it's good. And
But yeah, thank you all for joining.
And thank you all, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.
Bye.